Gentlemen, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So you're about to watch a recent clip from the Alpha M podcast, the podcast that I have developed to help you be more confident and kick more ass in life. If you enjoy this clip, make sure to hit that notification bell. Also, I guess you should subscribe first and then make sure that notification bell is ringing so that you never miss an incredible opportunity to improve yourself, feel better, and kick more ass. Without any further ado, enjoy the episode.
Was there a point at which you're like, wow, this is really going to work and this is what I'm going to focus on? Was there some instance or some situation? What was it that made you realize, okay, this is where the future is going to be for me?
So like I said, beginning of 2017, I was like, I'm going to commit to 2 videos a week. And I actually have not missed a single week since then, almost 4 years now. And probably, I want to say a little more than halfway through that year, August or so 8 months after starting, I had a few videos, and these were kind of the videos where I haven't done these in a while, where I'd be out in the street approaching girls with me and my buddy, or me and my fiance, and a few of those caught on after the fact and kind of went viral after the fact. And then all of a sudden, I was getting I remember me and Julia were in Toronto traveling, and I was like, I've gotten 1,000 subscribers a day for the last 3 days, and then that's unlike any, I guess, response I'd had before, and that ultimately is when I was like, all right, this is something I need to put even more effort into and see, if I can cultivate this even further.
So since then, recently, you've launched an app. Talk a little bit about the app, first of all, and then what was it like? What the process of actually building something to this scale and this magnitude, what went into it in terms of, the technological end of things? Did you hire a firm? Talk a little bit about the app, because the app, it's a fitness app. You can go to beastlyapp.com, right, to grab that thing. And it's all about helping guys basically avoid the 3 main sort of things that prevent you from making progress, which is accountability, not tracking your progress, and what was the third one, David? Help me.
I think it was just consistency.
Consistency, that's what it is. So,
yeah.
But it's not just that. This app is honestly, I've tried a lot of different fitness apps. Your app is if not the best one that I've ever seen, just because it really you feel like you're involved in the process, with the pictures and the diet and just everything that goes into it. And so you've done an amazing job at building something that I really feel is going to help a lot of people. And so talk a little bit about the process of you deciding, okay, this is what I'm going to try to do. And how long did it take? What was the process behind the app?
So I've sold every year or two. I've kind of refreshed the fitness programs that I've sold. And at first they were PDFs. Then they were kind of a members only website, which is essentially just a video course that has, Excel spreadsheet for tracking progress. And the feedback I always got was oh, it'd be cool if I could, basically log my weights in an app instead of having to use Google Sheets app on my phone or something like that. And so when I was getting to the point where I was all right, it's been about 2 years, we need to kind of create the next iteration of fitness programs. I was starting to play with the idea of an app, and then I ended up getting an email from a company that basically creates apps for influencers. And at first I was going to go with them because they make it super easy. There's no initial investment, but then they take, 30% of your profit or something like that. And I made a video saying, that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. And then I'm sure this happens to you too. When you mention things in videos, people all of a sudden they reach out to you. And a few app development firms reached out to me. One of them in Germany. I talked to them a few times, and they were the ones who built it, right? And what I really liked is that they built it from the ground up, because there's a lot of influencers now who have their apps, but they're basically this white label.
White box. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same platform, and they just put your logos on it, your color scheme, and they'll put your workouts in there. But then when I was okay, but I'd like it to be able to track your macros. They're ooh, wow, we launched it, see how it goes. I was but I want it to be able to actually track your weights in the gym. I don't know if we can do that at the start. And I was kind of consistently, anything that wasn't already in there, they didn't want to do. And when I talked with this German development team, they're yeah, we'll build it from the ground up. And it was to be transparent, it was a $50,000 investment. It took them probably 6 months or so to build it. The last couple months being a lot of testing and feedback, and but I was able to include every single feature that I wanted.
So $50,000. That's a lot of money, right? And
yeah,
that's a scary sort of undertaking.